Kids Chance, thank you for that wonderful introduction. I am very passionate about Kids Chance and trying to share this amazing program with as many people that will listen, and I very much appreciate your ears. Kids Chance of California is a need-based, it's a nonprofit organization that provides need-based college scholarships to students to children of injured workers who were either seriously or fatally injured in a California workers' comp claim. Kids Chance is not just in California, it's been around since 1988, started in Georgia. It is newer in California, but just to give you a little bit of background on Kids Chance, you can apply for a scholarship once a year for your undergrad. You have to be between the ages of 16 to 25. You have to have had a parent with a work comp, a serious injury. You also need to either be currently enrolled, pursuing your bachelor's degree, or planning on attending. Each year it could be anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000. It's need-based, and there's applications, which I have some if anyone needs them. So if that applies to any of you or any of your friends or family, I encourage you to apply. My participation with Kids Chance is I've started on the fundraising committee and now more recently on the advisory council. We're constantly looking for applicants, looking for families to apply. I'm very pleased to be here tonight. I think that this is a great connection between the two programs. Please, I encourage you to take the information home with you. It talks a little bit more about the age ranges, but I encourage everybody to apply. 3 ways of giving back. So I know that that's our theme I like to stick to. Sorry, I kind of got off track there. So 3 ways that Kids Chance changes lives. So first of all, it provides financial scholarships. So the money to pay for tuition, books, everything that goes along with college, room and board. It's really dependent on the person. We'll get to know you very well, I can tell you that. So that's the second. The second benefit is the volunteers. So volunteers like myself. So like I said, I'm on the fundraising committee. So my company donates. I'm with Keenan. We handle we handle all claims. So I'm very passionate about fundraising. There's also a scholarship committee. There's all these different committees. The scholarship committee will get to know everybody very well. So any applicant that applies, they are volunteers that are in the workforce. They want to be mentors. They want to get to know the families. They really want to provide not just financial assistance. And then the third way that they change lives is if you are ever interested in becoming a member of the work comp industry. These are all professionals that are in the industry like myself that have years of experience, years of connections, and they oftentimes do help applicants as they've now graduated college get a job. So it's not just the getting through college. Sometimes there are job opportunities, at the end of the way. So that's it for me as far as what I had prepared. I'm happy to answer any questions. Yes.
One of the questions you had was statements that you said that the extremely injured or has a catastrophic injury. How do you guys decide, the level of injury and if they are need-based, and what are the parameters around that?
I will do my best to answer that question. Like I said, I'm not on the scholarship committee, so I'm not in that group of people that get to make the decision. I will say on the scholarship application, you will fill out, there is financial information about what the income level of the family is before and after the injury. I have been told from my experience, it's not some sort of formula. It's certainly how has that injury impacted your family. So, what was the financial income prior, and now what's the financial need after? There's definitely different levels of severity. There's no easy way to define what is a severe injury. I think a lot of it feeds into what is your ability to participate in the open labor market after. I think that's a portion of it, but I don't have an easy answer for that, unfortunately. But I'm happy if any of you are thinking of somebody or yourselves to apply, I'm happy to talk it through with you and see. I don't think there's any harm in applying. Absolutely never. Absolutely.
Any other questions? Well, do you provide this to the Spanish-speaking community, and how are you letting them know?
Thank you, good question. Well, Rosie translated for us, actually, the Spanish version of the handout, so thank you for that. So this will actually now, being created for this workshop, will now be used to reach out to Spanish-speaking applicants. Our hope is to get that into schools, get that into other venues. As far as my knowledge, that would be where we're going with that. But I have Rosie's email, so she's very, very passionate, very inspiring. So I certainly want her to help us. Anybody else?
Any other questions?
Thank you very much.
I have one actually.
Oh, okay.
Being or having started off volunteering, how much did you see, while you were a volunteer that actually basically told you, I want to be a bigger part of this, I want to be more involved with this? What is it that you saw that actually spoke to you and said, I want to be more involved?
That's a great question, thank you. Well, initially, I became involved through my company. We thought, what a great program on a corporate level. We want to be a sponsor. We want to be involved and help these families. Once I got into the fundraising committee on my own time, getting to know the organization, the board members for California, or even going once a year where there's a recognition event for the sponsors, and going, and the applicants and their families are all there. And they get up there and they tell their stories, and it's so passionate, and it's so heart-wrenching, and it's so real. And I see these families, and I see how every one of those dollars is being used in such a positive way. And the more money that we raise, the more families that we find that to get them to know about it. I mean, I swear I want to just jump up and down and say, apply, fine. Nobody knows about it. Not enough people know about it. So, once I saw that first student get up there and tell their story about how, their father was a police officer and was killed in the line of duty, and they never thought they were going to be able to go to college because now they had to help support the family, and here comes Kids Chance, and now they've just about to graduate, and now they're going to be a teacher, and it's just such a real story, and it's such an amazing program that now I'm even more involved in doing everything that I can to get out there and let everybody know about it, either to sponsor or to apply. So it's great all around.